Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Beavers will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will get the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played it.
There he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington State.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Beavers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Preston McMillan. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Dumps it off in the flats. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's open on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Snags it, and he's open. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to get it in with the run. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear...
He's got it on the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beverly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Here comes the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the 1st down. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Rush is on him. Complete to the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Washington State lines up quickly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Give to the running back. There's some room. He'll work his way down Washington State going back to work on first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll run it from the gun. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. That deficit has now grown to double digits. Breaks into the open. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Beavers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Beavers are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. There's a crease. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The Beavers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glass.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Beavers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Got his man on the right. On the move at the 30. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Washington State going quickly. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Beverly.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Corner's right up on that line of deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! He got it, feet down in bounds. No midseason. Celebration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got the first down himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Using his legs to buy some time. Unleashes 1. On target to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the number 10 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's BYU coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Pullman. Talk about a big-time effort. This tight end is not only already over 100 yards receiving, he's dominating at the line of scrimmage as well. If this team maintains this lead, he's in line to earn a game ball. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. So now it's 2nd and long. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Beavers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. And wings it incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They want to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Picked off to stop the threat. He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your...
There he goes! Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Pressure coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a... to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Washington State lines up quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go right back to it. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. It'll be 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Washington State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these
And he's in! Touchdown, Cougars! They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The inside handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And for this sophomore signal caller, this one will be filed under learning experience. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
Fires to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Hauls it in.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Quick completion on the out route. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Wants to keep it in the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Beavers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Might as well stick with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Slings it downfield. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Washington State will have to boot it away.
Man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is. But he leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down, tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
And he's going to get it up to a 29-yard line before he's brought down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. They went back to him, and this time defense was all over him, nothing to show for that run. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Going long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it. Back. Touchdown, Wazoo! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. He leaves it with his back. Makes it past the marker. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too. Three in the hands.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. in college football, Merlin Olsen Field at Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Utah State Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Oregon State head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Beavers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Utah State Aggies offense will start this game off with the football. Ricky Collins. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to throw. It's Collins. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. So Oregon State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalty. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity. For a nice play on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Using his legs, it's White. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Complete. Oh, what a move to get open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. The offense changing the play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5. First and 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Caught, and he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel...
Breaks into the open. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside. It's White. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Collins. Buys a little extra time. Oh, what a cut! And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 40.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
Makes a grab and room to run. A huge chunk play. It all the way down to the 11. Looking for space. It's Alexander. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Extending the play. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Nolan. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. He's looking to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 7 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Gators with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. Back now to your game in Logan. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Collins. On the move, he fires. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Right back to the well.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Reads it, fires complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's White. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Collins. It's caught. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They'll try the counter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. The run inside. It's White. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's White. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll go right back to the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Utah State up-tempo. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. Across the 25, he's got room. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Now on 1st down from the 30. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release by the QB. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Beavers are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. Maybe 1 notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Dropping back, it's Collins. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage. Try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him a rock. They're going to trust him. Let's see what he can do late in this football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. To the air, it's Collins. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and, David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play.
Running free. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th-quarter lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.